Have you ever been in a public place with your book, but instead of being able to concentrate on the gloriousness that's in front of you, all you could ever think about was, hopefully nobody thinks I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey fantasy style. Today we're gonna talk about good books, but bad covers. First up is gonna be Cassandra Clare, the queen of urban fantasy. Have you seen the Mortal Instruments? Have you seen the Infernal Devices? Mortal Instruments, fun series. Not technically the best, I have to admit, even though the last two books are pretty killer, but the first few, it gets ridiculous, okay? Let's not forget about that. But it is fun, and you can't deny that Cassandra Clare's writing has improved tremendously. Infernal Devices is just a beautiful, beautiful series. Have you seen those covers? That book looks like it's about werewolf porn. It's not werewolf porn. Next up, The Others, written in red, Murder of Crows by Anne Bishop. Great adult urban fantasy series, nothing like I've ever read before. It's fast-paced, there's a lot of character development, a lot of depth in the story. Ooh, that totally looks like a cheap outdoors clothing commercial. I can totally reenact that.
Do I look like I'm scared and running through a forest?
Well, well fine, just ignore me then. I'm Dora the Explorer. Then we have the Summer Trilogy by Jenny Han, which is, the covers sort of represent the content, but then not really. I know this is probably the vaguest explanation that you can ever get, but I mean, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. You see these people frolicking in the fields or on the beach, even though it's supposed to be on the beach, and it looks like a really sweet and light and fluffy summer read, but it's not. It's not. It kills your feelings. First book seems very juvenile, admittedly, but it has some very heavy stuff in it. It doesn't get lighter in the other books. The characters, they grow older, to develop. They're kind of messed up, but then they're also very human, which makes this book series really good. Covers. But if I were in a bookstore and I didn't know what this book was about and I had no access to Wi-Fi or Goodreads or the internet, which heaven forbid, I probably wouldn't buy this book. I probably wouldn't buy this book. But having read that book, I would tell myself, buy that book. The Lumatere Chronicles by Melina Marchetta. Definitely making it into my top list of this year. An amazing YA fantasy series, which is kind of a mix between YA and adult. It has awesome characters, a really, really, really interesting and complicated and intricate plotline, great just plot development, character development, great writing, just everything is awesome, except for these covers, which I wish were better. I mean, what's up with the guy liner? I understand the crazy hair, but you mean more like Luma, I want to tear my eyes out? You know, instead of investing their money into feeding all these peasants, they should totally invest in good publicity and publishing. That would totally increase the tourism from Karen to Lumatere. Too soon? And the last one that I'm gonna mention today is The Kiss of Deception. The cover isn't that bad. I just kind of wanted to throw it in there because it's just kind of like a bad package in total. First of all, the cheesy title. Secondly, the cover that could have been better, especially when reading this book. Like, I read this book because I watched a lot of booktube videos. They talked about the plot. The plot sounded pretty cool. It's about a girl who flees from her wedding and then the prince who she's supposed to marry and an assassin chase after her, and then she meets both of them. She doesn't know who is who. But like I already said, if somebody would be like, hey, you should read The Kiss of Deception, I'd be like, haha, no way, that title's so corny, I doubt it would ever be amazing. So yeah, these were some books that I have thoroughly enjoyed, but I'd probably be pretty embarrassed about it if I had to go out in public with them. Have you ever come across a situation where you're just like, why are you ruining this perfectly amazing story with this freaking packaging? I just don't understand. No, it's not just about werewolf porn. I mean, Oh, so you mean there's also vampires in it, so it's vampire porn? Well, yeah, there are vampires in it, but that's not just what it's about so much more. Oh, angel porn, right? That's pretty kinky. Okay, I give up.